Rhea 39, the third and hopefully the last part of the Dan Jordanian tour story. As mentioned, Dan came to work with me. We had this uh, tour, this uh, chance to take two buses. I was in one and he was in the other, to the Black Sea, where Jordanians, Arabs, people from other places were offered an official option of going to a restaurant or another and paying more. We did something which was dangerous, definitely. They found out big trouble. Um, and we said, look, that's $25. I forgot the exact figure there. But we can do it for 12. Again, somewhere at half, 60% of the list value. And they would, it wasn't us who invented this, I think, this trick. And it was known that they would go for it. So they did. They said, okay, we'll go with you. But the problem was to convince the bus driver, one bus driver, who wouldn't budge unless he would be paid $10 per head or something. When it was 12 to get them, we would have to sponsor the event. We would have to take money from the pocket to invite our lovely guests from the desert to a meal. So there was no way. But he wouldn't. They were, on a side note, they were those who had this as a permanent job and plenty of opportunities to make money, and they made lots of money. I remember one who was so fastidious and fussy. And he went home and his wife would call Mr. Chutaku, Domnul Chutaku, bună ziua. They, would I serve you the meal, Mr. Chutaku? It's true, it was part of, this is also both uh, shows that they were such important guys in their ability to have access to money exchange, to side tours, and as I said, they made a lot of money for that period. It was incredible how much they could have, and they did this on a daily basis as opposed to us tour guides who did it on in the summertime or, as I mentioned, my case had to do plenty of things which midnight transfers which would pay nothing, and going to spas where you had trouble getting sick people to go to the hot bath. Never mind getting anything. Just doing the job was such a stress and shitty thing to do. But this guy was the epitome in a way. Would you like a cigarette, Mr. Chuta? Would you like a coffee, Mr. Chuta? That was a bit elaborated, and it's in a way I liked the story. I thought this is funny. This is a guy who also likes to act up a little, but still. So what we did, we rented a titi car. They had some silly vehicles for the beach there only. That is, they had something like a primitive SUV, Romanian SUV Aro, I think it was, with which was carrying two cubicles or something on wheels, and in which you could fit 20 people or so. The annexes of them. So we talked to one or two and arranged for them to take us. It wasn't far, fortunately. It was 5 miles from Neptune to White Stag or whatever the name of the place was. We did it. It was good. It was fun. We came back and we stopped to end with this. That stayed in my mind. We stopped before the hotel. The hotel was known, amphitheater was that at that time the symbol of luxury in a way. It was this, and Rex, I think it was on the way up, but under refurbishment. Anyway, it was not neck plus ultra, but one of the best places you can get. And with that, it was supervised. It was so we said this. We shouldn't divide the money, count the money, and see what we have to pay. And there, let's stop on the way. Only this on the way was close to another dangerous point. The house, the big villa, the residence of Ceausescu, the former dictator, the Black Sea coast. In Neptune, we weren't really like at his gate, using the light at the gate to see the money. No, that we weren't that silly, but still, within such a distance as to make us worry. True, also that they weren't. I mean, we were counting money, and clearly we were not in without any backpack or any what do you call that, Kalashnikov machine gun on the shoulder or foot. So obviously no menace for the thing. If one of those guards would look and get notice of somebody, this couple of guys talking feverishly 100 meters away, they would see it's not. It's just they have stamps in their hands or money, but that wasn't their concern, or at least we hoped.